What is going on to the AMC stock family? In today's video, we have not one, not two, but three emergencies to discuss, one of them being the magic number, $24.19 billion. What does that even mean? We will also be talking about Charles Payne. What is he saying about AMC right now? And last but not least, we will also be talking about the price expectations for tomorrow, which marks the first day of September. How exciting is that? The reason why it's so exciting is because September marks a very influential month for a lot of small caps. Now let's get started. AMC Entertainment, or in other words, ticker symbol AMC, we now have a closing price of $47.13, up $3.80 from the previous day, almost 9% on the day. Volume 121.6 million. If we can infer right here, the volume is actually just above average. It's definitely been a while since the volume has been above average. This is a very monumental day for a lot of the AMC investors, and this is very much represented through the candlesticks increasing in share price way back ever since the middle of August, or actually the beginning, because this started on August 4th of 2021. It's been a process, AMC stock family, and for those that have decided to continuously hold, just like I have, and just like many others of the AMC stock community, honestly, it's just a congratulations all over the place because we do deserve this because we have been waiting despite a lot of the manipulation going on. Now, aside from that, we're not here to talk about that though, because quite honestly, all those emotions are irrelevant. We need to talk about the solid due diligence. And so here's where it gets very, very exciting. AMC stock used to be ranked number 9. Get this, it was either 8th or 9th on the group leadership. And this is from Investors Business Daily. This does cost a monthly membership, and the membership depends based on what subscription model you get. But regardless, AMC used to be number 8 or number 9, and now it is ranked 2nd in the group. This is being compared to Netflix, which is being ranked number 1 in the group. Before, this actually used to be Roku. And so what exactly happened to Roku though? So if we go to Roku right over here, we could go to the symbol. Roku was actually very, very interesting. Now, why was it interesting? That is because Roku had a very much decrease in the share price over these last few days. This has actually been happening since the beginning of, or end of July actually, so July 28th, around that time zone. Now, if we decide to go back to AMC stock, this is why it's so important, because AMC is increasing over the ranks. If AMC is ranked 2nd in the group, that means that AMC is officially above Roku. How crazy does that sound? How crazy is it that AMC stock, which is much smaller compared to the market cap of Roku, how come AMC is ranked number 2nd, whereas Netflix is number 1? And Netflix took the spot of Roku. So where is Roku in all this? If we go back here real quick, I know we are going back and forth, but I just want to know, what is Roku ranked right now? So if we go all the way here, we can know that Roku is number 3rd. Roku is ranked number 3rd in the group. That means that Roku is officially behind AMC. This is absolutely crazy. Now let's go to the magic number, right? The magic number of AMC stock, we did talk about $24.19 billion. So this number is actually going to be coming from this right here. So the market cap of AMC right now is at $24.19 billion. They do not have the 0.19, but they're just rounding it. And this estimated market cap can very well change in the future. That's why I'm talking about it, and this is where part of the emergency comes into play, because this market cap will be directly affected based on the coming mother of all short squeezes that a lot of people are anticipating right now. It is not just the retail traders, it is actually the people that work for these large institutions and large corporations. Charles Payne, he did not directly say that the mother of all short squeezes is coming, but he does point out to momentum. He does say that AMC stock is getting more momentum, and he would not be surprised to see the AMC momentum continue over these next few days and these next few weeks. And with that, we also have the price of AMC. If the price of AMC actually goes and fruitions into the mother of all short squeezes, meaning that let's say AMC goes to $50, this market cap already changes. This is a very important number, and I'll be trying to watch this number as much as possible because I want to be able to understand better really what is going on with this market cap. With this market cap, we will have a better understanding of AMC stock, not just in terms of a share price, but we will also be able to compare this more fundamentally with the balance sheet. Right now, in my opinion, AMC stock is much more ahead of where it used to be in terms of the fundamental analysis. Back then, AMC was not in the best position, and we can see right here the IBD ratings for AMC stock. The composite rating 64, EPS rating 43, so earnings per share 43. We have some reds, but fear not because they do actually have some green check marks. The relative strength rating, we are going to be talking about trading analysis for September 1st. This is green, a 99 rating. Which other stock, which other equity will give you that much of a rating? And because of all this, because it is much better than what it used to be, AMC stock will get even more momentum, even more investors, even more institutions to invest in the company, and that will directly affect the market cap, and the market cap will be a reflection and a comparison to the balance sheet. The balance sheet is very important because we will understand just how valuable is AMC? Is it undervalued or is it overvalued? When I was trading at $5 a share and $3 a share, I thought that it was extremely undervalued. And so we said no stress. Even though it fell from $20 a share, no stress, because this is going to be one of our favorite reopening plays, and to this day, it still is. And before we get into what Charles Payne said about AMC, let's try to understand the price action. Very important, and the volume still isn't even at the all-time highs of this entire year. This is why it's so important that when we do have that volume, when we do have more of that momentum, the price will certainly decide to increase. There's just no question about it. On IBD, it did say that AMC was above the volume for the average, and so I agree with that as well. We actually drew a line in the previous video talking about the average volume for AMC, and so this level was at 351. So if we go to 351, we just broke above 351. But don't get me wrong, we are still not where we used to be. I'm not saying this to discourage anyone. I'm simply stating this because when we do have more of that momentum, price will certainly decide to increase. And quite honestly, if we want to start having a more clear path to that mother of all short squeezes, I think we at least first need to break above $48.50. This is going to be very pivotal. The reason for that is because we have a major supply zone. Supply zones are not the most favorable for any underlying equity. The reason for that is because this used to be a support where there was actually a lot of demand, because right over here, this was on June 9th of 2021. A lot of people decided to buy this stock. Yes, it did decide to have a break of the support, but nonetheless, it is still a support, because once we end up going back over here, the price quickly went up, and it went all the way to $65 a share to an estimate. And we also know that the volume over here was still relatively good, and to be exact, this level was somewhere around the 9 level on the volume. So that's how much momentum was really there. And so right now though, people are selling. We know that people are selling more than they are buying, because we both have two double candlesticks with a wick. Not one, but two with a wick. It's not just the candle. And what these wicks represent is simply that there's not enough demand to sustain the fullest of the candle. In other words, people are just simply selling. The day traders are selling, and sometimes even the AMC stock family is selling. Not all of them though. And the reason why we know this is because very few of them may have decided to sell, but it quickly decided to get bought back up. And now we are slowly but surely getting back to this resistance level. That is why tomorrow is going to be very pivotal. Will we go above $48.50? I would not be surprised, and I'm waiting for this $48.50 break. If we are thinking that AMC stock is going to go to at least $80 a share, and at least $80 a share means going way above that level, it's just $80 is going to be the bare minimum. Some people are saying 1,000, some people are saying 100, some are saying 500. Regardless, if we want to go to any of those levels, we at least need to break this level right in front of us, and it is very close to approaching. But we cannot deny this level either. We cannot say that AMC stock will go to this level. It needs to officially be broken. Even if it is not broken tomorrow, there's no need to worry. AMC will still continue to have its consolidation, and this consolidation, if we do decide to have a red day tomorrow, so I just listed the green day. The green day would be present if it breaks above $48.50. And so on September 1st, if we decide to have a red day though, because we cannot be fully optimistic on a day-to-day basis, these are for the day traders, and this is for the AMC stock family who are curious what their favorite stock for the long term will do on a day-to-day basis. And on that note, AMC stock could fall all the way back to $43 a share. That is probably where the next demand zone will end up being. Not supply, but actually demand, because there will be people stepping in to buy it at this level, and this is marked based on the volume. We knew right here that a lot of people stepped in, and that's where they decided to buy, and it actually drove the price up all the way to the supply level where people sold. They're very much opposing terms. Now listen, AMC stock family, I know this was a lot, but it is truly exciting, and it's getting even more exciting because all back then, all we were talking about was this box right here. This box right here took a lot of endurance, and it took a lot of patience. But now we are officially getting closer and closer towards our near-term victory. This is not even the long-term victory. This is just simply a near-term celebration. So I'm going to draw the end of the box. This box was around $32. And now here's what Charles Payne had to say about AMC stock very recently.
All the hedge fund managers are on vacation in the Hamptons this week because, well, you know what? Maybe they won't even hear about it on the financial media, but I'll tell you about it. Those meme stocks, those so-called meme stocks, absolutely rocking. AMC rocking. GameStop rocking. Now there's some other names floating around there like support.com. It's not exactly the same, but it does have sort of the same theme. A lot of individual retail traders have bidded it up. It's been as high as 43. I think it's 30 right now. So some of these names, with all of them, obviously you want to be careful, but I'm really impressed with those meme names, those ape names that just seem to stand firm.